Brushing wet hair without the right tool can be a leading cause of breakage and split ends. Hair is most fragile when it's wet because water weakens the hydrogen bonds in its protein structure, making it stretchier and more susceptible to snapping. A common mistake is using a standard brush, which can rip through knots instead of gently separating them. The ideal detangling brush is designed to work with this vulnerability, not against it. It respects the delicate state of wet hair, minimizing damage and preserving its integrity. The secret to effective wet detangling lies in the bristles. Unlike traditional brushes with firm, unyielding pins, a proper detangling brush features flexible bristles. These bristles bend and flex as they encounter a tangle. Maneuvering around the knot too gently coax it apart. This reduces the pulling force applied to the hair shaft. Look for bristles that are soft, thin, and spaced widely apart. This spacing allows the brush to glide through the hair with less resistance, preventing the accumulation of hair that can worsen a knot. The material also matters. Many high-quality detangling brushes use specialized polymers that are smooth and unsnag or create friction on the hair cuticle. Another key design element is the bristle tip. Harsh, sharp tips can scratch the scalp and be abrasive to the hair itself. The best detangling brushes have rounded, seamless tips. These soft ends glide over the scalp comfortably and move smoothly down the hair shaft without catching on the cuticle scales. Some designs incorporate bristles of varying lengths. This staggered pattern helps to separate hair on different levels simultaneously, distributing pressure evenly and tackling knots more efficiently from top to bottom. The brush works through the hair layer by layer, which is far gentler than a single, forceful pass. The overall structure of the brush head is also crucial. A cushioned base, often made of rubber or a similar flexible material, allows the bristles to retract slightly when they meet resistance. This give is a form of shock absorption for your hair, further reducing the strain on the hair strands and their follicles. A rigid, unpadded brush head offers no such protection, transferring all the pulling force directly to your hair and scalp. The shape of the brush head can also enhance its performance. Some are curved to match the contour of the head, ensuring that the bristles maintain contact with the scalp and hair for a more even and thorough detangling experience. Handle design might seem like a secondary consideration, but it's vital for control. A brush that's difficult to hold, especially with wet hands in a shower, can lead to slips and uneven pressure. An ergonomic handle provides a secure, comfortable grip, allowing for precise, controlled movements. When you have better control over the brush, you can be more methodical and gentle in your technique. Look for non-slip materials and a shape that fits naturally in your hand. This ensures that you, not the brush, are guiding the detangling process, making it a deliberate and careful action rather than a rushed and damaging one. Now, let's discuss the proper technique for detangling wet hair. Even with the perfect brush, the wrong method can still cause damage. The most important rule is to start from the ends and work your way up to the roots. Never start brushing from the scalp down through a full length of tangled hair. This only pushes all the small knots down into one large, unmanageable one at the bottom, creating a major point of tension and breakage. Instead, hold a section of hair firmly a few inches from the bottom. Gently brush through just the ends. Once the ends are clear, move up a few more inches and brush down through that new section to the ends. Continue this process, gradually moving up the hair shaft until you reach the roots and can brush smoothly from top to bottom. Applying a leave-in conditioner or detangling spray before brushing can make a significant difference. These products provide slip by coating the hair shaft with conditioning agents, which helps reduce friction between the hair strands. This allows the brush to glide through with even greater ease, minimizing the need for any force. For those with very thick, curly, or coily hair, this step is often essential. Apply the product evenly, ensuring all strands are lightly coated. Sectioning the hair before you begin is also highly recommended, especially for those with a lot of volume. Working in small, manageable sections ensures that you detangle every part of your hair thoroughly and gently, rather than trying to tackle the entire head at once. Let's compare the detangling brush to other common tools. A wide-tooth comb is a popular choice for wet hair, and for good reason. The wide spacing between the teeth allows it to pass through hair with minimal resistance. However, a comb's teeth are rigid. While effective for minor tangles, they can get stuck on more significant knots, requiring you to pull. A detangling brush, with its flexible bristles, has the advantage of being able to bend around those knots. For many hair types, especially those prone to serious tangling, the brush offers a gentler and more efficient solution. On the other hand, a paddle brush with standard bristles should generally be avoided on wet hair. It's closely packed, Rigid pins are designed for styling dry hair and are too aggressive for fragile, wet strands. Choosing the right detangling brush also depends on your hair type. If you have fine, straight hair, you might prefer a brush with softer, more flexible bristles to prevent any pulling on delicate strands. Those with thick or coarse hair may need a brush with slightly firmer, yet still flexible, bristles that can effectively penetrate the hair's density without getting lost. For curly and coily hair types, a brush designed specifically for texture is often best. These brushes often have even wider spacing and unique bristle patterns that help define curls while detangling, preventing frizz and disruption of the natural curl pattern. Some people find success using their detangling brush in the shower with conditioner still in their hair, using the water and product to assist the process. Maintaining your detangling brush is important for both hygiene and performance. Hair, product residue, and oils can build up at the base of the bristles over time. This buildup can make the brush less effective and can transfer dirt back onto your clean hair. Regularly remove shed hair from the brush after each use. About once a month, or more often if you use a lot of styling products, give your brush a thorough cleaning. You can use a bit of clarifying shampoo and warm water, gently scrubbing the base and bristles with a small brush, like a toothbrush. Rinse it well and let it air dry with the bristles facing down to allow water to drain away from the cushion pad. A clean brush not only works better but is also healthier for your hair and scalp. In summary, a high-quality detangling brush is a non-negotiable tool for anyone who brushes their hair when wet. Its power lies in a design that prioritizes gentleness and flexibility. Features like pliable, wide-set bristles, soft tips, and a cushioned head all work in concert to protect vulnerable, wet hair from mechanical damage. Combining the right tool with the correct techniques, starting from the ends and working upwards, often with the help of a detangling product, transforms the process from a potentially damaging chore into a safe and effective part of your hair care routine. Investing in the right brush is an investment in the long-term health and strength of your hair, preventing breakage before it starts and helping you maintain smooth, healthy-looking strands.